In the darkness of KHAZAD-DUM, DURIN Jr. sets out to confront his father once and for all, and his theme music is a testament to his determination. As he reminds his father of the way things used to be, the music of the kingdom also evokes that noble, glorious, uncorrupted past.
And then you'd slam it down again. And I knew there was nothing stronger than my father.
And DURIN Jr. shows his love for him.
Be strong again, father. Take it off. I beg you.
The chamber the king has discovered contains an abundance of mithril, and the theme of the power of the rings is heard. The father recognizes the son as his successor.
Forgive me, my son. King DURIN.
And addresses his end with music of great nobility. But not the theme of the kingdom, for the king dies, but the music is now carried by DURIN as leader of KHAZAD-DUM.
KHAZAD-DUM stands ready to offer aid once more.
We have troubles of our own, my love.
Though other dwarven lords and his own brother claim the throne.
Rumors fly that you are not your father's preferred heir, that some of the other dwarf lords are advancing claims.
Will they use the rings to stop them? In Rune, the stranger meets the dark wizard, who tries to persuade him to join him when a more friendly and trustworthy version of his theme appears.
Follow me, and you shall have...
He is not like Sauron, who deceives with his theme. He looks like one himself. Indeed, after confronting the trackers with the power of his music, he declares that the fear he inspires is unfounded.
That is a name I do not embrace.
But when he proposes to the stranger that he joins him to defeat Sauron and take his place, the stranger also responds with his music.
I would sooner walk this desert forevermore, nameless and forgotten.
Then you give me little choice, old friend.
And his response is powerful. He causes the destruction of the village of the Sturs. Nori and Amapola are saved by the Dark Wizard, but after the destruction of the village and the emigration of the Sturs, Nori must say goodbye again to the stranger. For his part, he finally finds the staff, and both the arpeggio and above all its theme seem complete and realized. He has fulfilled his mission, and his identity is finally revealed. He is Gandalf. In Númenor, the faithful are declared traitors as the corrupted version of the theme of the kingdom plays. The Tree of the Valor loses its blossom as the lyricism of the theme of the faithful is overshadowed by the ostinato of Númenor. Elendil prepares to flee with Miriel, and the theme sounds hurried, agitated.
We must leave for the west. There are faithful there. My son Anarion amongst them.
But she renounces flight and places the destiny of the faithful in his hands, giving him the sword Narsil, and Elendil accepts the destiny wrapped in the power of the theme of the faithful.
Your destiny.
In parallel, Isildur retains the dignity of the faithful as he remembers his mother with a sense of failure.
Poorly. I've carried it poorly.
Though the music is part of him, and with it, he faces Caemon.
My father, post-captain to Queen Regent Miriel. Surely an exception can be made.
In Pelargir, Isildur reminds Estrid with her music. When she returns, their infatuation for each other becomes clear. Kemen arrives in Pelargir with a dilapidated and unrecognizable version of the new Númenor's music and imposes himself on the place.
The food for winter.
No timber, no supplies.
Isildur worries about Estrid. The bloody battle is fought in EREGION. The themes of ADAR and the orcs sound together and reach an enormous power. Before them, the theme of EREGION seems to die. Meanwhile, in the forge, Celebrimbor agonizes. He foretells Sauron.
The rings of power shall destroy you.
And that a ring will be his doom. The master blacksmith dies to the music of his greatest creation, which bids him farewell in the form of a requiem. Galadriel joins the battle, but after being captured, she is brought before Adar, who is rejuvenated by the power of the ring and also by his music, which sounds delicate and beautiful, that of the elf he once was.
Adar is the name I earned.
Galadriel feels compassion for
I have slain
him.
more of your children than any elf alive.
And Adar proposes an honest alliance to defeat Sauron together. Adar's feelings for the wounded orc are shown through his music.
Never too late. Not even for me.
But he is betrayed and defeated by Sauron. And here, as with Celebrimbor, the character's music honors him with a farewell. The paths of Sauron and Galadriel finally converge. During the long battle between the two, there is also a musical battle with their themes. Sauron uses stratagems to confuse her.
They could no longer distinguish me from the evil I was fighting.
Are they not the seeds you planted?
They continue to fight, and when Galadriel manages to wound Sauron, a music appears that is superior to hers. That of the elven warriors, representing the power of light against darkness. Eventually, Sauron manages to defeat Galadriel.
The free peoples of Middle-earth.
For the third time in this chapter, the music bids farewell to its owner in honor. And Sauron imposes his music on her as well. For the moment. With Adar dead and the orcs in Sauron's service, all seems lost, and Elrond sounds defeated. But the dwarves appear. Arondir responds. And as they do so, Galadriel rises to continue to confront Sauron. and win a victory. Sauron is about to explode. And as Galadriel lies almost dead, Elrond finally resolves all his differences with her. With the ring that had separated them so much, they are now reunited.
And the sun yet shines.
The second season ends musically with the theme that began the first chapter. Celebrating the bravery of the elven warriors and the power of light over darkness. It is with this music that they must defeat the Lord of Darkness.